you started?
It started now.
Did it start already? What's up, bitches? No. Hello, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
That's more authentic.
Pick one, and then go with it.
Hello, everyone. How are you? No?
That was it?
Oh, what?
Are you gonna go into more? It's already
Oh,
started.
I'm starting it. Okay.
Yeah, you started it, bruh. I just
Welcome
said
to the
that.
KMZ 3OP.
Wait. I was talking. Okay, go.
Welcome to the KMZ 3OP TOODGOP. What's up? You know what it is. You know who you got coming through. It's none other than your girl SNAP, the Snap Baby.
What? SNAP. Oh, snaps. My fault. I messed up. You were doing really
I
good.
was doing good.
But I was like, that's not how you spell
That's
your name.
okay. Oh, well, see, you can't.
Because I heard SNA, and I was like, wait, no.
Yeah, no, it's got to be H in there.
She missed it.
Like,
She's
she's spelling something wrong. No.
Oh, no.
Well, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's
morning.
good? People of the fourth dimension? No, fourth wall. Of the fourth wall? That's what it's called, right? Like people who watch TV, and it's like the actors ignore the people who would watch it so they don't like look directly into the camera and stuff like that.
I don't know nothing about no four walls.
You heard about the fourth wall?
Never.
It's a fourth wall. Yeah. When in like movies and TV shows, when they break the fourth wall, it's like they
When they look at
talk
you and they be like-
directly to the right. They
Might-
talk directly to the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, that's breaking the fourth wall.
When they like everything paused and they be like, "Did you see that?"
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. I also might be wrong. I could have also just made that up. I could have just.
I think that sounds right. We're gonna go with that's what it's called. We're gonna take that fourth wall.
Oh man. Hey guys, welcome to Thoughts of a Gabe. It's been a long time. Should have left you without no beat. Step two.
Baby. That was nice.
That was perfect.
Okay.
Wow, we should have done episodes way before today. But anywho, I have my first special guest. I mean, it cost a grip.
Money.
I even gave a tip.
Money.
And you know this episode gonna hit.
Cash.
And we ain't playing
Hey,
on...
mama.
Whoa, that guy died.
Oh, sorry.
Takeoff? Wait,
It's the
Takeoff?
Takeoff.
Takeoff. He got shot over dice.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
my God,
crazy.
sad. The world is crazy.
Yeah,
right now.
R.I.P. to Takeoff,
Yeah.
man. It was so unexpected.
Yeah.
Like over dice. I thought he was about to. When they say he got shot, I was like, dang man, he went back to the hood and like somebody
yeah.
got him.
Over
But it
a
was
dice
over a
game.
dice game.
Bro, I saw
That's
that though. That's
crazy.
the worst thing. I didn't even mean to see it.
You saw the video?
Yes, did not
I
mean
looked
to.
for it.
Oh.
I looked for
Now,
it.
what
I
does
was
that
like,
say?
but here's the thing. I was
'Cause
like,
I did
dang
too.
man,
Not this
I
one,
wanna.
the other ones.
It's like I want to see what happened, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I think I'm just gonna look at like the thumbnail, look at the title, and then like not even watch it.
Really?
But then accidentally watch it and know I'm not wanting, and know that I didn't really want to watch it and still watch it.
Yeah. That's,
like,
that was what it was.
Re-traumatize myself on purpose.
Isn't that scary though?
It's wild.
Because also there's something about you that wants to know if you can find it, if it's out there,
Exactly.
if it exists.
Exactly.
And you've got to be in the know. And
Right.
that's the scary part.
Right. Because other people, they were like, yeah, the video is crazy. I'm like, wait, what? They
Yeah.
had a video of him getting shot?
It is.
And it
It's
took a while
sad.
before they caught the guy who did it, right?
The thing is, right now,
Supposedly?
there's a whole thing. Like, they got the person, but there's a whole thing about him not being the person that did it.
Wow.
There's
that's
a lot.
crazy.
So he's hired, like, the judge granted him a certain amount of money to hire a lawyer that's supposed to defend him. And
But
that's
that doesn't
unheard
even
of.
make sense, though. That
Yeah.
there's a video, multiple witnesses,
Yeah.
and it's like, it was over dice. So what's the harm in? I don't know. Well,
don't
that's a
know.
whole nother topic. I've never
Yeah.
talked about that with people, like snitching, like black people not snitching on
That's
people.
the thing, because they want to handle it themselves, and then there's like the street code and honor.
But it's also situational though too, because it's like
Yeah.
there's other instances where it's like you gonna essentially snitch
Yeah.
and give some information, and your name's gonna go down as
Yeah,
a
you might
informant or
be-
whatever,
Yeah.
or like somebody who testified.
Screwing yourself over.
But it's situational, you know,
It's situational.
which is
for
crazy.
sure.
which is crazy. All right, y'all. We're gonna try and blow through some of these topics that we just got, just thought of prior to the wonderful introduction to today's episode. So let's see. It's gonna be a lot of laughs, a lot of intriguing ideas. Hopefully, it makes you think. Hopefully, you think with us. Let us know. Type in the comments below what you're thinking.
This is so cool.
Oh man, it's always funny to me when I'm like, just be like, yeah, type in the comments below. Ain't nobody
What you
typing in no
thinking?
comments.
There's no comments.
I mean, like, I'll post it, but it'll be on Spotify. I might put it on YouTube. Ain't nobody typing in the comments like that.
I'm gonna go
So
type
it's
on the
funny.
comments after this one.
It's just funny.
I'm gonna be like, I'm feeling great.
All right, anywho, which one should we start with?
The first one.
The one that I said? The
yeah.
What was it?
Death. Murder.
Death, murder. What are you talking about?
Cannibals.
Oh, cannibalism. Yo. So I was like, I think I was about to get in the shower and was like, man, I haven't done an episode in a while. What can I talk about? And I randomly, before I had thought of that, I said, who started cannibalism? Like, how did that start? You know? And so I thought about it in the shower.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to give the whole rundown.
Okay.
You know I get detailed in my
I'm
communication.
getting in there.
Okay, so here we go. I'm hopping in, and I'm like, dang, man, how did it start? Was it like playful or was it like super scary? Because I did think about the
Playful eating?
I'm gonna get to it.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Was
okay.
it playful or was it serious?
Okay.
So I thought of like, dang, it could have been like really sad. Like it started on like the Trail of Tears, and it's like, oh man, these people are getting kicked from their land, and or wait, what's the Trail of Tears again? That's
when they made the Native Americans move.
The colonizers
Yep.
was pushing them out and forcing them to leave and was killing and
We just
plummeting.
learned about that.
And so I'm like, dang, man, what if it started then? They were running out of food. They couldn't really eat the cattle that was carrying all this stuff because then they'd have to carry it, but then they'd grow weak, you know, because they traveling. They probably not coming across too much food. They got kids, old people. They got women. So it's like, dang, is that when it started? They just picked people who were essentially too weak and kind of dying off, and it's like, ooh, eat them.
Well,
But then, here's the playful part. So did it, or did it start out as like a long time ago? You know, you got two people. I'll call them bush people. You know, because there's nomadic clothing, kind of like the furs and whatnot. Nothing crazy.
Cavemen.
You know, some cloth. Not like cavemen, but shortly after that.
Okay.
But not too short. But shortly after that. And
The
I'm
Crudes. No, they were cavemen.
you know, it was just one day. They crushing up some berries for their food. You know what I'm saying? And one of them walks up. One bushman. I'm gonna call him a BM. What? No, that's baby mama. I'm gonna say bushman. I'm gonna say bowel movement.
That's what BM is.
Bowel movement. Bush. No.
I gotta take a BM. I don't tell people that. I've heard it. I've heard people.
I'll never say BM again.
Okay.
Because typically I mean baby mama, but BM bowel movement. That's crazy. Anywho, one bushman is crushing up some berries, getting stuff ready. It's looking good. Another bushman comes up and they're like, "Ooh, that look good. What you got? Let me get some of that." And the bushman's crushing the berries up. He's like, "Nah, you good? Go get your own." And then the other bushman like, "Nah, let me get some," and like goes to dip the hand in. And the bushman crushing the berries like, "Back up! Touch it again, I'm gonna bite you." And he's like, "Stop playing, let me get some." And he puts his finger in again, and the bushman bites the finger. He's like, "I told you, back up." And it's like, you bit me, stop playing. And he's like, "Bro, I'm gonna get some of them berries." And then the bushman's like, "You do it again, I'm gonna bite you." And he puts his hand back in, and then the bushman's like, "I told you I liked it." It's kind of good. And keeps biting and just eats them. That's how I think it started.
I don't think that's the right one.
That's how I wanted to start. That's how I wanted it to have started.
Because
it's like
aggressive.
The first bite was a warning.
Like
second bite was, I'm biting you, but oh shoot, I just found a secret recipe that nobody has tapped into yet.
The scariest part is that I think you're saying that people are tasty.
Why wouldn't they be?
Do you think we're tasty?
We might as well be. People was eating us. I mean, people was eating us. People was eating people.
Tasty. Some people probably.
Humans be eating humans. I would hope it's tasty.
No,
I would hope
think,
it's cooked.
In my mind, it was a very sick person. Either somebody that was in a very
like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, I never seen that because that's just too much for me.
I think I did, but I don't think I seen the whole thing. I think I only seen the part where he got caught.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I don't know.
But it's crazy, though.
I think it could have been somebody in a very desperate situation, kind of like the Trail of Tears.
Okay.
I don't think that was the specific incident where it started, but
I was hoping that's how it started, and then like.
Why did you want the Native Americans to be the first?
No, not the Native Americans, the Bushmen, I was thinking about.
No, I don't think it was any berries though. I don't think it was a playful biting.
But that gives me like
Well, vampires.
See, oh, you probably think vampires are real.
No, look.
You don't think vampires are real?
They could be. I don't know. They could be. Look, I don't know. I feel like.
Oh my gosh.
See, this goes to that theory we were talking about.
All right, so that's how I think cannibalism started. That's how I hope it started. I hope it wasn't really like sad and tragic and just unfortunate. I really hope it was just something playful that turned into a bad day for somebody.
No.
I don't know.
Somebody was locked in a tomb.
But anywho, let's talk about what you just said. You said vampires might be real, they might not. You don't know. Why is that?
Okay. So I believe.
Talk about the theory.
I've heard of something called the full disclosure theory. And basically that just means that the universe gives us full disclosure to what things could happen, what things are possible. Does that mean that all things are true? No, but I think there's some element of truth hiding within our media and what we see. So if you think about like movies, if you think about The Purge is not exactly what is happening.
Now that.
But it's giving us disclosure to ways that.
People were trying to act like The Purge was about to happen.
You see what I'm saying, though? Like, it's disclosure to what could happen.
We ready for World War III. Get your guns. Oh, they're prepared. Oh, they doing this. And it's like, I mean, that's a scary thought. Mm-hmm. There's some high potential.
That's crazy.
You know, there could be some planned, like, attacks or sabotage or whatever in certain areas to a certain degree. But I didn't think that it would get to a World War III stage. I didn't think it would get to that. Like a civil war through.
But is that far fetched from happening? They're not exactly the same way. Far fetched,
I think so. To like the scale of, boom, this huge side of the nation versus this huge side of the nation. I think it's a stretch, but I think there could be some, and there has been. You know, the whole January 6th thing, where they're trying to get into there and hurt some people. I honestly think people probably would have died in that that were a part of not the Senate. Who were there? It was like not judges. It was some people there that were part of the that are part of like making laws and stuff like that, and they were looking for them and like yelling out, "Where's this person? Where's this person?" You know, going to their office, got the nooses and stuff, and it's like it's no telling how many of those people had like knives. Had stuff ready to like, or like any type of liquid or fluid they could just ingest in this person and like, and really hurt this person. Yeah. Like just because they think, or were influenced by, not only their hatred, but like just the stance that people who were in power at the time and the extra empowerment that they kind of bestowed on these types of people. And it's just like, dang, man, that's scary.
Yeah, I think.
But the full disclosure thing, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Because I thought about Black Panther.
Do you think there's really a Black Panther? Well, look. I think
Talk about it.
I don't think that there's really a crime-fighting Panther man out there, but I do.
Y'all don't see it, but she just took her hands and did like some cat claws.
You gotta see what I mean, though.
Oh, that's funny.
Maybe
at some point, I hope I get to like record a video of this because that was funny. She said,
I don't think there's a karate. Well, he's not karate, but I don't think there's an African man out here dressed in tights. Maybe, but.
You probably not the Black Panther.
I do think like the idea of vibranium. That has some truth to it. Like, I do think that there's some kind of special minerals or metals or some kind of special good that there's a place in Africa that they have that they're not giving us, or they're giving us sparingly because they know what we are capable of.
Yeah, coffee beans.
Okay.
Look how much money coffee makes.
Well, I'm thinking it's
Worldwide.
something a little bit more special, but coffee's
Look how
great.
much coffee makes
Coffee
worldwide.
Makes a lot.
Look how much people are addictive over it. Look at vibranium. Everybody wants vibranium.
Everybody wants vibranium.
They had that whole.
But
Have you
it's
seen it?
easily
Have you seen
accessible
Black
here,
Panther
though.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. If you haven't seen Black Panther 2, just kind of skip this a little bit till we stop talking about it. But literally the beginning of the movie, they start in the little hearing, the little congressional hearing, whatever, of all the nations, the United Nations hearing. And they're like, hey, you got to give us your technology. Give us some of this vibranium. What's happening? They're already trying to rob them of the vibranium in Wakanda. They snuck in, sent their little SEAL Team 6 or whatever to get it.
Yeah.
And got caught.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, we can't give it to you. We can't give you this type of power.
Yeah.
Because we know what you would do to get it. And we know what you would do once you get it. Exactly. And so with coffee, just think if all those nations who are growing and making it, and not making it, but like growing it and exporting and harvesting, just think if they made what they're supposed to make off of that. Think about how much money they would get, and think about how much power and resources they would then gain.
Yeah.
And not and then control more of what they already own. Because it's like they don't have much control with these people who are like taking all the money, taking all this stuff. So that's what my brain went to when you talked about the full disclosure. You know, I wasn't thinking like, oh shoot.
Well,
it's a superhero out here
that
actually exists.
But like I was saying before,
or like
I believe in zombies. And I don't know why more people don't believe in zombies.
You got to lay off the drugs.
It's not drugs. It's factual information. And I don't think, look, y'all, is it really...
She's getting serious.
Is it really that wild to believe that we could become zombies? Think about it. How quickly did COVID spread?
Oh, gosh. Not COVID making us zombies.
I'm not saying COVID is making us zombies, but there was something that was happening somewhere and it got out, and not everybody got it, right?
Right.
Imagine, like, it's not far-fetched.
Something else getting out and turning us into zombies.
Fucking us all up. Like, just imagine this all. Like, even if it's not like, I'm going to eat your brains.
Then we go back to cannibalism.
Okay, see? No.
Connection.
I'm going to bite your finger.
Connection. All right, stop. Sorry, you scared me the way you said it. And you looked at me, too. Freaked me out a little bit.
But I just think that it's very possible. It's feasible for us to become something. Or, like, be genetically altered.
Definitely genetically altered. People are doing that now.
Okay, then. So,
I don't know. I can't give you zombies. I can give you the, like, idioms or ideals within a movie potentially happening, but I can't give you zombies and, like, vampires and the, and obviously to the extreme. No, zombies and vampires are the extreme. And also to the happy extreme, people getting powers and stuff like this. I can't give you that. I can give you the ideas and the messages behind the movies.
What about that? Tell me you do not believe in aliens.
Now, hear me on this.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
I'm not too convinced by script. Like, as somebody who believes in Jesus, I gotta go by the Bible. I can't just be all willy nilly, because then I'm gonna go crazy.
God don't
I'm gonna believe in whatever. Here's my thing.
Maybe that's wrong with me.
I don't. Maybe what?
Maybe that's what's wrong with me. I believe a lot of stuff.
So here's the thing. It's like I've also had that thought about, like, dinosaurs, which is weird because it's like I
believe in them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we got the bones. We see what it would have looked like. I mean, we got all this, but, like, how is it mentioned or talked about in the Bible? Now, I'm not saying it's not. Ooh, I done bumped the. I'm not saying that it just can't be true at all, because we have evidence of it. We got a lot of physical evidence of it. I just hate that I can't be like, oh man, love dinosaurs. That's my jam.
Because you don't believe in dinosaurs.
Because it's like,
Because God
I
didn't
just
have
hate
dinosaurs.
that it wasn't mentioned, or that I haven't seen or heard about how it's mentioned. You know, I've thought about like all the different types of creatures. You know, there's this one. There's a passage where it talks about the cherubim, seraphim, or something like that, and it's got like the head of a lion, face of a man, and this other thing, and I'm just like, dang, that's a crazy creature. You know, why can't dinosaurs be real? But or why can't dinosaurs be mentioned in the Bible? And so it's just like it just it's not, again, it's not that they not real. We got the evidence. We got the evidence. My pickle is, why isn't it in the Bible like I want it to be? But maybe it just didn't need to be. Or maybe it is,
I'm
and I just
thinking,
haven't heard about it yet. Maybe I missed it.
You could
Maybe
have
I
missed
missed it.
I don't think there's anything about them in the Bible though, because I think that's why it's always like the science versus Bible thing.
There's
But
definitely a lot of science versus Bible stuff out there, for
what
sure.
I do think is,
We can become
why
zombies.
couldn't they just they might because, no, but why couldn't the dinosaurs just be over here and marrying her little lamb, marrying her baby over here?
So that's another
God
thing.
can let in what he
So
don't.
that's another thing. How did they die?
The
Did they
dinosaurs.
die? Did they die when the world got flooded and the ones that were land animals died? All of them died off, and like, what happened? Because like, was it just the animals we have now that was on the ark, and then those big ones that weren't kept died off? Like what? Like how did it happen? We have elephants.
Ice
Yes,
Age.
elephants. Wait, what was Ice Age? Ice Age was when the Earth
So-
was frozen.
So
Why my
yes,
voice go like that?
it was a question voice.
So the whole Earth got frozen?
So it was the age of ice. Everything was cold. Everything. I don't know. The part where the dinosaurs was at was cold.
But what
Okay.
about the meteor and all that stuff?
Where
Where did that come from?
They ain't happened yet.
Oh,
It
so it was
started with the
Ice Age.
then
Then
the
the meteor.
dinosaurs.
God dang,
Ice
dinosaurs
Age,
really
and
went
then
through it, huh?
They went through changes. Then they became the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs really went through it.
And no, they weren't dinosaurs during the Ice Age.
Oh, I'm confused on these time
It's so hard.
sequences.
I may be wrong, but I feel
We
very confident.
probably are.
No, because I remember the movie Ice Age.
Oh gosh, the animated movie Ice Age.
Because look,
You
in the
kidding me?
movie, it starts off with like those animals, and then all of a sudden they like, who are these guys? And it's a bunch of
See, like it's easy for me to
dinosaurs.
believe in the woolly mammoth because of the elephant.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to believe in like the huge like whale sized
dinosaurs are
crocodiles
like
because of
birds.
crocodiles and alligators.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easy for me to believe those.
Dinosaurs are.
But it's like T-Rex. The heck is that? Big head, big body, short arms. What is that?
That you think that's fake?
What is that in today's
They've
time?
got proof of those.
What is that in today's? I don't think it's fake. I just want to like.
What it changed
I want to
into?
be able to connect it
It
and
may
say
not.
this makes sense. All right, Lord, I see what
I
you
don't
did,
know. Them things is
You
big
know?
as hell too.
and I just hate that.
Yeah.
And that definitely doesn't cause me to like doubt
Yeah.
the facts or anything about the Bible. Like I mean I'm sold. Like there's enough for me to continue to believe and not be wavered because of dinosaurs.
For me, I'm okay with believing in everything that I believe in. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel
Facts,
like some
facts.
people don't feel comfortable with that, and I understand because some things conflict. But I also acknowledge that there's nothing I'm going to fully know the truth of. Just like I'll fully know exactly what happened in the Bible because it's somebody else's interpretation. Somebody else wrote this, not God Himself. You see what I'm saying? So I'll never fully know what was happening during that time. I'll never fully know what was happening with the dinosaurs. So I'm okay with accepting parts of it and not dedicating my full soul to the idea of something versus dedicating my full soul to the spirit and everything that comes along with that journey through God. Does that make sense?
So yes,
Okay.
that does make sense. That does make sense. I've heard other people. That's like one of the main, I guess, reasons why some people, obviously not everybody, but some people don't want to believe like what's in the Bible, or they want to interpret it in a way that best suits and fits them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, rather than taking it as how it should be interpreted and taking it at face value for some things because it was written by man and it didn't just like, oh hey boom Bible type thing. You know, when there was a time where it's like, no, that's how we got the commandments, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and then it's like these are the Bible is dang, how was it said? The Bible is not improvised. I'm blanking on the word. Inspired. There we go. The Bible is inspired by God, so the people who wrote down and created these books of the Bible aren't people who were writing of themselves, but
Writing of him and
inspired
what he's
by
telling them.
God, for God, essentially. So it's like there's definitely different types of translations that are not the same to the original manuscripts. Yes, we have it in English. There weren't letters and stuff that were in these languages, you know.
But
And it's
some
like, yes,
things,
that makes sense, but
some things don't transfer easily either, like in translation.
right. And they're like, I've heard one where they're like, oh, how's his name Jesus when they didn't have this letter? You know, it's like, oh, I mean, that's just you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, I get why, I see and understand why people don't want to follow and believe the Bible for that reason, like you were saying, you know, being written by men.
Things, but, you know, I don't know. I choose to believe in what I believe in emphatically.
I respect it.
Just
I respect it.
So, zombies, no.
No, I don't. Yeah, the aliens thing. You asked me about the aliens.
Oh,
I don't know about the aliens. There's no sign today that I have no doubt. Oh, there's aliens, or even a question. Like I don't have a question about aliens.
So you know they exist.
No, I don't know they exist, my friend.
Oh, you don't believe it? No. That's so scary.
How is not believing in aliens scary?
You think we're the only things in this universe?
Wait. So how do you live your life according to this belief that you have that aliens are real? How does that change you? Because I don't think
we're the only organisms in this universe.
And what does that change about your life?
What did you ask me?
Like, you believing aliens is true, how does that affect you?
How does it affect me?
Yes.
I don't know. I think I kind of look at myself. I don't know if this is healthy either, but I think I look at myself as a smaller organism.
In what way?
Like, oh, look.
You gotta explain more. You said smaller organism.
Okay, so I just think myself like I'm really like what I do doesn't matter.
Dang, girl.
I don't mean it like
that. No, that's bad.
But you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
not healthy.
No, it's not healthy. But listen to what I'm saying.
You gotta stop that.
The universe is 10 times bigger than me. I'm literally just a small speck in it, right? That's what I keep reminding myself.
Literally unending.
Okay, so if you think about like ants. Okay. To us, they're not really much. We don't notice them. They're such a small thing in our universe, right?
About your ass. Goddamn.
Shut up.
Sorry.
But that's how we are, like
to the aliens.
To the aliens, we're nothing but little small things that are over here, you know, doing our thing. Oh, like we have our own world and our own way of communicating, just like the ants do. So in this big, huge universe, everything seems so big and grand to us, but it's because we're in this small space in comparison to this large universe that we're in. Does that make sense?
You lost me.
Fight me.
I was following. Yeah, you're so violent.
No,
you lost me.
Okay, think about it. The ants are so small
also,
on the earth. They mean nothing.
Time check. You probably should leave. So you can
we
do
didn't
stuff.
Even get to talk about vaginal birth.
Bro, this is... Oh, yes. So another thing we was going to talk about, her forcing me to watch Babies Be Born. I had never seen it. She forced me to watch like 5 videos. Tried to look away. I couldn't. I told her stop. She didn't stop. I don't know. I was captivated. It was very interesting.
It's so intriguing.
What was the other one? We talked about cannibalism.
Yeah.
We talked about the full disclosure. The Babies Be Born. And then there was I feel like there was another one.
There was a fourth.
I feel like there was another one.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Maybe we'll do another one, part 2. I don't know.
Dang.
We'll do what?
You don't want to invite me back for another show?
I mean, because of the
comment,
essence...
guys. Comment below and let me know if you want me back for another show.
Comment below.
Okay. It's your girl SNAP.
Oh, gosh.
Comment if you want to see me again.
Oh, that's
my friend.
Funny. That's funny. No, this was good. This was good. We easily could have kept going. For sure.
Easily.
Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate y'all checking out the episode. We're going to go enjoy our holiday break. Also, luckily, I didn't even have to tell you this, but so I haven't said like what I do, like my job yet. So like that's a secret for people who don't know me.
That's
and
cool,
just listen.
though.
Yeah, they have no idea.
You're just Gabe.
And the way I talk about it is I'll be like customers. And yeah, and whatnot. Yeah.
My customers get on my nerves.
Customers do be wilding, yo. We have some customers that be coming in and they be wilding on 10, like through the door, like entitled, all that.
Entitled.
Asking and acting like they know stuff and they don't know nothing. And they be wanting to, I'm like, do you need to speak to the manager? Like, we can just talk to the manager. If I can't help you, we can talk to the manager. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you send them to customer service, they come back, they still wild. It's like they still need help. Isn't that crazy?
Don't really be helping.
We might need to look at our customer service and do some new hiring or something, because that department is that department ain't really servicing the way it's supposed to be serviced.
We end up doing the customer service.
Right, they come right back to us with the same problem. All right, whatever. Anywho, that was funny because we both know what we're talking about. That was a good flow. All right, y'all. Episode 9, whatever. I don't even know. It's been a while. I think this is only episode 9. No. I have other episodes that I haven't uploaded yet. Whatever episode this is, I appreciate you checking it out.
11.
It could be. Number. It could be. 11, like from Stranger Things.
11.
Like from Stranger Things.
That's what my daughter's named.
Okay. Also, we keep going. We got to stop. Earlier, she said she had child support to pay, and I'm like, Nick, bruh, you ain't even got no kid. What are you talking about? You would have said you had a kid a long time before now. And she's like, you don't know my life. Pretty sure I do.
You don't know me.
I do. I know what I know about you shared about your friend. No.
Sweet baby 11 is at home waiting on me.
Oh gosh. Whatever. All right, y'all. That's a wrap. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace. You are too much, man.